Reform UK leader issues stark warning as figures show more than 150,000 have made the crossing in the last 7 years. More than 150,000 migrants have crossed the English Channel in small boats since records began. The milestone was reached after 407 people made the dangerous journey from France on Boxing Day and 451 arrived on Christmas Day. It means that 150,243 migrants have travelled to the UK on rubber dinghies since the start of 2018, the equivalent of a town the size of Blackpool. Reform UK leader Nigel Farage said, "This number is not only a disgrace but poses a genuine threat to national security." The Tories hit out at Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer for ditching the Rwanda deportation plan. More than 22,324 people have crossed the Channel since he entered 10 Downing Street in July. Conservative MP Neil O'Brien said, "Keir Starmer promised that he would smash the gangs, but the reality is that the gangs are smashing him." The Prime Minister's decision to scrap the Rwanda deterrent as his first action has proved to be a disaster, and now crossings are up a fifth on the same period last year. The people crossing illegally know that as long as they can make it to the UK, they will be allowed to stay, because they will be allowed to rely on endless appeals and spurious human rights claims. Until that changes, more and more people will continue to come. This is completely unfair to those who are doing the right thing and playing by the rules. Labour are now opening more expensive hotel places, having promised to shut them. Their approach has been a total disaster. The number of migrants crossing the Channel has soared since 299 people were detected in 2018. The total climbed to 1,843 in 2019 and 8,466 in 2020, according to the Home Office. Some 28,526 migrants made the journey in 2021. Before a record 45,774 arrived in 2022. The annual total dipped to 29,437 last year, but is up by around 20% this year. The Prime Minister has pledged to smash the gangs who facilitate the small boat crossings. He has put international cooperation with law enforcement agencies in Europe at the heart of his bid to cut the number of arrivals. Setting out his plan for change earlier this month, Sir Keir repeated promises to bring down both legal and illegal immigration but stopped short of setting any targets. He faced criticism after the issue did not feature as one of the 6 milestones he announced in the speech, which was widely seen as an attempt to reset his premiership after a difficult start. Meanwhile, Home Secretary Yvette Cooper also refused to set a deadline to reduce Channel crossings earlier in December. A Home Office spokesperson said, "We all want to end dangerous small boat crossings, which threaten lives and undermine our border security. The people smuggling gangs do not care if the vulnerable people they exploit live or die, as long as they pay. We will stop at nothing to dismantle their business models and bring them to justice."